some very interesting guests who visited.
Hi guys, I'm Sam.
Yeah,
And I love leverage trading.
I challenge anyone to tell me that there's a third usage.
Right.
So that is what we're building.
Could you please introduce yourself with your name, title, the project, and what are you actually doing?
Sure. I'm TGen, and our business is called Lavarage. I guess I head up the business at Lavarage, and we are basically a decentralized spot margin trading platform on Solana, but probably better known for like leverage trading of most of the meme coins that are trading on Solana DEXs.
And one of the discussions, or the on-stage discussions rather, at Breakpoint this year is whether or not meme coins are net positive or net negative for the Solana ecosystem. Do you have any thoughts on that? Do you think it brings the wrong kind of attention, or as you said, do you think attention is good and we should just allow the ecosystem to organically develop?
Yeah, I think in a decentralized world, the nature of a decentralized world is you should let people choose. And it's everyone for themselves. Unfortunately, some people are likely to be scammed or they're prone to be bad actors. But then, even in a regulated environment, controlled environment, there's still collusion going on. There's still people trying to do bad things, but they're doing it in a more like sort of legit or legal way. So unfortunately, in a decentralized world, just like if you keep your money in this cold wallet, you lost it, then no one's going to help you.
Yep.
But at least I think that we shouldn't be judging whether meme coin is good or it's bad, or like a project coin is good or AI coin is good. I think we should just let the market decide. And blockchain is built for the whole purpose where anyone can sort of like do something. They can do bad things really well. It can also be for the purpose of doing good things in a much more permissionless and decentralized way.
What has the main demand for Lavarage been in the last 6 to 12 months, and do you think it's going to change significantly over time? Are you thinking about introducing new products, for example?
Sure. I think for blockchain usage, there are actually two main usage, and I challenge anyone to tell me that there's a third usage: payment and trading. Outside of payment and trading, if you were to tell me that you want to build like some sort of Web 2 or Web 1 business on the blockchain, like a restaurant on the blockchain, or like anything else on the blockchain, if you're not going to touch on payment or the trading, then I don't really see there being long-lasting primary usage of blockchain. So what we're building is just in one of the two verticals, which is trading. People want to trade. We see a lot more people trading in DeFi. And I think that capital efficiency can still be improved with some form of leverage. Whether you have like you're just a DGen looking to 4x into like a mother's coin, for example, or you're someone who keeps most of your fund in a cold wallet and some in hot wallet. And if you see an opportunity, you want to trade with some leverage first, and then you can do your like rebalancing or whatever afterwards. I mean, there's usage for sure for more liquidity.
Right.
So that is what we're building.
I want to talk about the Solana ecosystem. Why should people build on Solana? What's the main attraction to Solana, do you think, from a builder perspective?
Sure. I mean, originally we built on ETH, and then we transitioned into Solana. Obviously, that's a pretty big change.
Yeah.
I think the Solana ecosystem is, to us, kind of like a big family. Like you go to some of the key like events like Solana Summit, you see a lot of the people from Solana, the foundation, the super team. They're like really helpful, and a lot of the builders in the space actually are very open to collaborating, working with each other, trying to build things. Even like competitors, I mean, like pretty open to sharing ideas. So I think overall the quality of the people are also great in Solana ecosystem. So I think so far we find it to be a pretty good ecosystem to be building in.
Was part of the decision to migrate to Solana motivated at all by the fact that there's a lot more DGen activity, a lot more speculative activity in the Solana ecosystem than somewhere like the Ethereum ecosystem, where people like to be a bit more mature with what they do, perhaps, is an interesting way of framing it. But was that part of the motivation?
I would say that is definitely part of the motivation, but the key, it's a really simple reason is because if we build on Solana, we can test things a lot easier without incurring like huge gas fee. So that was like a convenient thing that we said like, okay, let's try it on Solana so that we can do things without like, we don't have to tell our QAs to stop testing because it's too expensive. Like on Solana, you can actually do things more freely.
Yep.
It's quicker, and because of that's one of the biggest driver, I would say.
And what's next for you? What are you going to be focusing on in the next 12 weeks to 12 months, let's say, very short term to slightly longer term? What are the projects that you're working on?
So we are focusing to become the most efficient margin liquidity layer. It's very niche. Like it's not just a money market where people can borrow and lend. We already have like very strong players in that. We also have strong players in like perp trading, and also like trading infrastructure like Jupiter and other like mega projects out there. What we really want to build is to allow people to trade spot and spot margin with the same level of efficiency as they would trade on a centralized exchange, without the baggage of like having to worry about whether some curly hair guy or like some other guy is gonna like not process withdrawal the next day. That is something that we're super focused on, which is the margin liquidity infrastructure, allowing liquidity providers and lenders to provide that liquidity for traders to trade more efficiently, as well as the lending engine that we're automating and building with risk management to make sure that liquidity stay abundant. Like those are the two main things that we're building.
Exciting. And where can we follow along with the developments? Should we go to Twitter? Should we go to your website? Where can we look for the announcements?
I think the best way is of course to try the platform out, like try it for yourself. But other than that, X or like Discord and Telegram, we're all there. Most of the team is actually there. It's a very small team, so we're happy to talk to anyone.
Perfect. Looking forward to following along with all the updates in the next year. Thank you so much for making time to talk to us.
Yeah, thanks for